History in Wodonga has made way for a new era in rail. A freight train this afternoon was the first to use the city's $181 million bypass. Nathan Motton begins our coverage.
Slowly but surely, the freight train made its way along the 5-kilometre bypass. Shortly before 4 o'clock this afternoon, the Australian Rail Track Corporation CEO and Wodonga Council Mayor Mark Byatt saw the dream of the community, dating back more than 5 decades, become a reality.
Today's a great celebration of the end of the division of the Wodonga city. A great privilege, but it's humbling in a way that you're representing your local community on behalf of other mayors that have come before me and other councillors.
120 workers have delivered the project on time and under budget. They've built just over 1 kilometre of new bridges and installed 16,000 sleepers, converting the rail to standard gauge. Work is continuing on the new railway station.
Commuters will benefit by having a smoother, faster ride. They'll have extra capacity for train services.
The next step for Wodonga Council is the development of 40 hectares of Wodonga's city's heart,
which is really about making sure that we start to activate our CBD and we start the development process of our CBD.
Nathan Motton, Win News.
Train enthusiasts turned out to witness the final passenger train roll through the CBD last night. Once the lifeline of the city, the railway had become a symbol of delay and decay in Wodonga.
It's a familiar sound that will no longer be heard in Wodonga's central district. Last night, dozens of border residents gathered to witness the end of an era. The last passenger train on the Wodonga tracks passing through just before midnight. Local historians say Wodonga was built on 2 industries, cattle and rail.
Cattle were walked down from Queensland by the thousands to Wodonga.
Completed in 1873, the rail line gave new life to the border town, providing stable employment and connecting Wodonga to Melbourne. But towards the end of the 20th century, Wodonga's Central Railway line had become a nuisance for local government. And in 1992, Council approved proposals to build an underground bypass.
26 concept plans later, the bid appears to be almost finalised.
But the idea failed, and the push for a rail bypass gained momentum.
The future of the city of Wodonga is now at a critical stage.
Opponents argued the bypass would circumvent business growth.
Let me state that the Wodonga Trains Group are not anti-development.
There's a body of people in this city, only a very small number of people, who simply would like to keep this city as a small country town.
The Victorian government was the first to give the project the green light. The federal government followed in the year 2000, with the then Deputy Prime Minister promoting the development of a high-speed rail link between Melbourne and Brisbane.
So I've made an in-principle decision to contribute $20 million.
A high-speed rail may still be pie in the sky, but 10 years on, the bypass is now complete. Today's opening of the Wodonga bypass is a sombre occasion for many train enthusiasts. It marks the end of almost 140 years of rich history. James Oaten, Win News.
New level crossing technology is expected to revolutionise safety for trains and motorists. Using wireless networks, the technology will have cars and trains talking to each other and able to warn of approaching danger from up to 1 kilometre away. A $4 million research grant will help develop the technology, which could be available in 3 years. The research team at La Trobe University estimates it could save about 37 lives at Australian road level crossings every year and about $100 million by eliminating rail crossing collisions. A regional Victorian man has spoken of the pain of